Hello everyone, welcome to a new update, and today we're going to discuss crypto, because every day we're discussing crypto, but today it's also my birthday, so if I'm going to make some strange tweets later today, please don't blame me. But yeah, it's my birthday, and I'm going to enjoy that a lot. Right now I'm seeing the sun, so I'm already happy to see that. Um, and yes, let's just go to the charts. Before that, do not forget to subscribe and like the update that we're giving here, and comment if you want to see some special content. Unfortunately, last night I wasn't able to do the live stream, but I'm sure we're going to do it twice a week from next week onwards. So on Monday, I'm definitely going to be live. And also next week we'll be doing the interview, a new one, and we're going to integrate a new category of interviews. So stay tuned. Lots of cool stuff happening. But what happened yesterday as well? Well, we've got a very big breakout on the dino coins. And I've got some questions on what dino coins are. Well, dino coins are coins from back in the day. So like 2014, 2015, Ether Classic, EOS, Litecoin, all those relative old coins that used to be large caps but are now draining down the list because of DeFi coming around and some real fundamental strong projects coming around, right? Um, so those dino coins are usually following Ethereum, and Ethereum has just been consolidating. And because Ethereum has been consolidating, we saw that the money is moving towards large caps, and that's why EOS is breaking out heavy yesterday. Litecoin has been breaking out, but all those breakouts are relatively small, as we are literally just starting a bull cycle. So let's get to the chart. First one I'm going to discuss is EOS, as EOS is literally breaking out like Litecoin has been doing. You can all copy paste those charts, and what we can see is also the same on EOS as on Litecoin. We can see that the volume has been increasing heavily, which means that accumulation has been going on. We also have a bullish divergence here. We also have that we are breaking above the 100-day and 200-day MA, which is a very bullish signal. Now, how should you approach this chart? Well, as a matter of fact, if you're looking at the daily time frame, there's literally no other point of interest than this entire region that we have here. Is this the previous resistance that we have to hold on to? If that is not going to hold, you want to be out of the position. So in between, you're not finding any entry point based on the daily time frame, so you're looking at anything like here. It's critical to understand that if you're starting to trade into these markets right now in a bull cycle, people will still lose money. And I'm going to address a topic in a little while, in a few minutes regarding that. But if you want to get into positions on altcoins when they are starting to run, first be very critical on what people are saying about it. I saw some updates regarding Doge going to $3 and $5 already. Be critical on what you see, and also make your own plan. Base it on historical price action. We have been going through this topic over and over again, but never chase a green candle. If you see a daily like this, you know that the best entry is gone. You also know that you should be deriving entry points when nobody is discussing the actual asset. So there's still many altcoins out there that are just going sideways, are just accumulating. Those will be coming into the spotlight, and then you want to be in the position as already, because right now everybody's discussing EOS, Ether Classic, and all those other altcoins. But they have been going away already. So then, based on the data, you know that this entire region around 1400 sats is the only entry point. But if we look at the 4 hour, you can already start divining that if you want to get an entry point, you can see it based on what happened on the left. This one didn't get there, but we got those retests here constantly. And that's why you're going to look for an entry point, anything in this region. If we're not going to get it, you might want to take day trades on lower time frames. But somewhere in this region, you're going to look at entry points on this specific asset. So never chase an entry, just wait it out. And if you go through all of those dino coins, you can see that literally everything is just the same. Bitcoin Cash also broke out of this downtrend since 2020 and is breaking upwards. The only entry point that you have on the daily time frame is found around this region here. Then there is also the 4-hour time frame, and then you can start defining some other entry points, which is around 19,000, and there's this entry point around 22. So you have to structure the charts. You have to remind yourself that once it ran up, it always makes a correction. It always moves sideways. And when something is consolidating, so I've been discussing that chart or that overview, Ethereum, large caps, mid caps. So Ethereum has seen its run. Now the large caps are starting up or heating up as well. Most likely mid caps are going to follow. So you're looking in the category of, for instance, Icon, that is most likely going to follow through as it's just accumulating for such a long time. And in this perspective, we can see that the critical area to hold on to for Icon is literally holding at this stage, through which we can assume that we are having continuation happening. Breakout above this critical resistance zone for Icon after flipping this green zone for support would initiate further continuation. And as you can see, the bull cycle is not even starting yet. It's maybe even starting at this stage for Icon, as it just has been draining down so heavily. And then the question is, will we be seeing altcoins towards the Bitcoin all-time highs? Yes, we can. Altcoins have, some altcoins have already been breaking those levels here. So yes, I think we will. I think the more money involved into the markets, the heavier the altcoins will start moving. The more critical you should be on your entry points, as the more money you can lose as well. So if we break this resistance zone, I think we're going to make a runner towards 97, but I think you should be looking at those mid caps, as many of the dino coins have been moving already, except for a few. And one of them is a Stellar Lume. Stellar Lume is not really breaking out yet, but it's on the edge. And when it breaks out here, I'm going to have a very happy birthday, as it's also one of my positions at this stage, as a day trade on the side. If you want to know everything about the trades that I have, as I'm fully disclosing my strategy updates and the swing trades that I do, that is found in the Discord. You can find the description of the website beneath here in the YouTube description, where I have my entire portfolio and everything that I do. And for fun purposes, I've opened a long on Stellar, but that's also included in the trade IDs. So XLM is probably ready to break out, and there's some more of those. I mean, ZRX is also one ready to break out. So there's still some options at this stage. But this is literally explaining what I meant about those altcoins, in which they are eager to break out heavily, and you should be looking into them still. Next, final topic. If you see ZRX, you see it's ready to break out, right? But if you see something like this, it's called Dogecoin. Tomorrow, Elon Musk will be on TV discussing crypto, probably something about Dogecoin as well. And I've got some questions. Should we be going long on Dogecoin based on that? Or should we be going long on Saturday based on that? No. I'd rather be looking for shorts, because it's such an obvious buy the rumors, sell the news event, in which it's most likely going to crash or correct heavily after the event takes place. I've seen it happening all the time. Where should you be looking for entries? Around this region. Around 600 to maybe 750, just layer it here. That's where you want to look. Probably it's going to wick deeper, so this entire region, you want to take a day trade for a bounce up, and then it just drains down. That's probably what's going to happen here. So what's my expectation on the event tomorrow with Elon Musk? Well, nothing much, I guess. I just think that we're going to have a correction, especially why do you want to enter an altcoin like this? It's just chasing trades. If I just show you some altcoins that are literally on the edge to break out to the upside, but nobody is discussing it, you have to put in a little bit of work to understand and look at those charts to get that entry, but rather you want to chase Dogecoin, which is already 40x from the low. And you're having a very unstable event that's taking place relatively soon as well. So avoid doing that. Make justified trades and investments rather than chasing those gambling options that you do. So tomorrow I'm going to make an educational video about altcoin cycles and Bitcoin pairs. Do not forget to subscribe beneath. Enjoy this day. I'm going to do that, and I'll see you again tomorrow.